Welcome back to the Mayorverse, everybody. Mayor Reynolds, aka Midnight Mayor here, and this is my commentary for Midnight Part 7, Episode 7 of 9 of our live-action Deadrop series. If you haven't watched it yet, it's on the channel. There's a whole playlist where you can watch Episodes 1 through 7 in order. Check it out, because I'm going to be starting and stopping this a lot, explaining what's going on behind the scenes with both the story and the production, so on and so forth, little details you might want to know. These videos don't do amazing on YouTube, so if you're watching the video and you like these commentaries, please make sure you like it, leave a comment to help the algorithm along, to help the channel continue to grow. And before I go any further, the music in this episode is done by Mr. Metamora, Jonathan Mora. He also did the music for episode 6, another amazing track. It's called Dark Tower, and he has, I believe, a full album of Deadrop-inspired tracks coming very soon. So give him some support. Follow him on Twitter, SoundCloud, Spotify, all those things. It's been great working with him. He's been gracious to let us use his stuff, and it's worked out really well. This episode has a lot of dialogue, so you're going to hear the volume increasing and decreasing on his track, but the track is really freaking good. That like dark synth sound is great. Check it out. And this scene opens with, this is Shat's Willfire's Visor Cortex, giving a bit of exposition here, talking about he survived an attack, maybe he hid or whatever, by Lima One Juliet, our protagonist, and Rex, one of our supporting important cast members, who was shot down by our villain, who we refer to as Red Right Hand, for obvious reasons, as you see, at the end of episode 6. So this has been a game changer, a big turning point in the story, and this is, you know, Shat's Willfire, hypothetically another Deadrop, streamer and creator who you should totally go support on Twitch. Speaking here, that's kind of where we are at this point. And if you noticed, by the way, sorry, I'm talking a lot before I even get going. We haven't had a lot of streams lately. My PC is down for repair. So bear with me. The streams will be back soon at twitch.tv/Mayor Reynolds. And here we go with the actual episode.
They killed everyone, and they came out of nowhere. I mean, it happened so fast, sir. They were...
I almost did it for a third time. I've recorded this 3 times, but with the wrong scene. Here we go.
They were relentless. They were brutal. There was such violence, such speed, such just momentum.
So you see our antagonist in the background here. Obviously, Shat's character is struggling to find the word. Like Lima One Juliet and Rex have just been cleaning up, and he's like in disbelief. Like weird, the forces of the tower and the dust production and so on, they've just been getting hit relentlessly. And this guy's basically like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, oh my God. He's basically being, you know, questioned by our antagonist, Red Right Hand, who's got this long leather jacket and a red glove on one hand. Inspired by the song Red Right Hand from Nick Cave, by the way.
Sir, they killed every...
This whole shot and scene was inspired by one of the final segments of Kill Bill Volume 1, where Bill has not been seen yet, and he's interrogating one of his associates.
And this wasn't about the dust. They didn't even look at the dust.
Dust reference.
This was personal.
Deadrop's currency.
And I know you said you took care of Rex, but if Lima One Juliet is still out there, sir, with all due respect, sir, the only thing we need to fear is him.
That line, quick reference to The Only Thing They Fear Is You, Doom Eternal track by Mick Gordon. Amazing track, amazing soundtrack. Doom Eternal, huge influence on me. Everybody needs to play it. This is the first time you really see the antagonist's face. You could kind of see his silhouette at the end of 6 after he shot Rex. This is kind of the first time you see it. His phone's ringing. He's got a gas mask, as you can see, a hood, long leather jacket, almost like the cleaner aesthetic. The last one standing gets no pity. Lima One Juliet calls him, puts him on notice, and says the last one standing gets no pity. That is both a Slipknot quote as well as a reference. That quote is actually attributed to General Custer, who was really not a nice guy. If you're a history buff, you know who he is, or you could look him up. But the last one standing gets no pity. So basically, Lima One Juliet calls him and says, no remorse. This has gone, you know, you got Rex. Rex is Lima One Juliet's. You're gonna find out more about the relationship there soon. But obviously they were partners of some kind, partners in crime. And the Lima One Juliet, they've obviously been pushing back against the tower because the tower, if you remember in the beginning, there were cleaners killing civilians. That's where this all started, when Lima One Juliet decided to go out and start fighting back against the forces of the tower. And Rex was involved in that as well. Now Rex has been shot down. Unfortunately, we've lost Rex. But now Lima One Juliet is pissed. What you should be asking yourself at this point, though, is how do these two have each other's phone number? How do Lima One Juliet and Red Right Hand know each other? Because they're obviously not best buddies here. Sorry, I'm starting and stopping so much. Introducing a new weapon here, an assault rifle with a scope on it. This is an AR-15. This scene, when it opens right there, the trunk opens, inspired by Pulp Fiction. There's a scene in Pulp Fiction where John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson open the trunk and they're talking as they're getting ready, loading their guns. That's a much more humorous scene, but that's where the idea to open the back of the El Camino and do this weapon reveal came from. Another good look at it. Got the AR, Lima One Juliet. It's on his way. Now the introduction of our new tech, the drones. The drone shots in this episode look amazing. We got insanely lucky, and it rained before we shot this night. So the roads look very slick, with the light reflecting off of them. And all the drone shots are amazing. They're performed by Dennis Comp. His real name is Dennis Campo. If you want to follow him on Instagram, it's Dennis Comp. And you'll see more of him in a second. But this edition of the drone and the drone cinematography was a big deal in episode 7, and it came out looking amazing. The El Camino got a lot of time in this one. The police are now pulling over the El Camino. I love that shot. Like, look at how good the ground and the lights and the reflections look, how wet everything looks. A rear view mirror shot there. Okay, this police officer is an actual police officer, and he is the drone pilot as well. And you're going to see more of the drone on future episodes, by the way. But his name is Dennis Campo, or Dennis Comp, as he's known on Instagram. He is a variant as well. It is 6133, variant number 6133. He's a console variant, so he has not been able to jump into Deadrop yet. He's an Xbox guy, but he's now involved in the existence in Deadrop. In another way, he's an actual police officer. He is a variant. He's in Midnight. He's contributing cinematography to it, so huge shout out to him. This scene is a discussion between him and a dispatcher on the radio. He's pulled over Lima One Juliet. There's bullet holes in the vehicle. Obviously, that's a bad... Okay, something's wrong here, right? Like, what's going on here? There's this El Camino driving around with bullet holes in it. So he pulls him over, and my wife actually voices the dispatcher. So here we go.
6133 to dispatch. I have a black 1970 El Camino with bullet hole stop in VSM Avenue.
VSM Avenue is a direct connection to the first episode where it said that the cleaners were killing civilians on VSM Avenue. So Lima One Juliet is obviously close to the epicenter where that attack initially happened here, because now he's made it. He's made it there. Where's he going? You'll find out soon. Here we go.
Please advise.
Please confirm that the vehicle is a black 1970 El Camino.
Confirmed.
Suspect is a variant. Lima One Juliet should be considered armed and dangerous. We're sending backup. Do not approach the vehicle.
So the dispatchers, they know it's Lima One Juliet. There's probably not many black 1970 El Caminos with a white racing stripe driving around in the year 2020B, okay? It's got bullet holes. They know what Lima One Juliet has been doing. Remember, even though Lima One Juliet's our good guy, he's kind of our anti-hero here. He's been indiscriminately killing people, and even though he's been killing bad guys, obviously that's not allowed, right? Vigilantes aren't really allowed, especially in the eyes of the police. So they're saying he's armed and dangerous. Don't approach the vehicle. They know who this guy is. They tell the police officer, we're sending backup. Don't do anything. He gets out anyway. Again, amazing lighting, this shot.
You're all set. Have a good night.
Just lets him go. Why would that be? Lima One Juliet starts the El Camino, ready to go. Police officer gets back in his car.
False alarm.
Says false alarm. Why? Because he is also a variant. So he's living this type of dual life. Almost like a bit like maybe like a Batman, I guess. Any character with a dual life. So that's his actual visor cortex, by the way. On the seat there, you may or may not see more of variant 6133, this police officer character, in the future of Midnight. More drone shots here. Again, just the atmosphere that it adds with Metamora's music. Great. And now this is almost like out of a slasher film. Here's poor Shatz Willfire's character. Red Right Hand has let him go. Where is he going? But here comes Lima One Juliet. He escaped once, he's not escaping again. Hunting him down. Shoots him out of the car, doesn't even stop. And that's credits. That's Midnight Part 7. Lima One Juliet is headed somewhere. Where is he going? He's got the AR. Rex is down. He's out of the picture. What happens from here? Spoilers. He's going to attack the tower. He's going after Red Right Hand. He's going after everybody. And that's where Midnight Episode 8 will pick up. So, Episode 8, stay tuned to my Twitter for more information on that. But it's not too far away, guys. It's pretty close. You'll start to see some teasers next week. And as always, thank you for the support of the series. We're almost at the finish line, guys. And it's all possible thanks to the support of you guys, other variants, other artists, other creators, you guys as viewers, the 12 a.m. community, the 12 a.m. actual team, the developers, and my close friends who are helping me actually bring this thing to life. So many people are contributing, so many people to thank. But I just want to say thank you. And if you enjoy these commentaries, please like the video, leave a comment, and stay tuned for episode 8 very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Mayor Reynolds out.